Hi guys, Tim here doing another table tennis video today, and this will be a quick one, and this will be on how to try not to get bad habits when playing, because that's the worst nightmare for a lot of table tennis players, getting bad habits. So basically, how you not get a bad habit is don't play against small little juniors who can't actually hit the ball. You know, it's because if you're playing them, if your coach or whatever had said, "Oh Tim, could you play with young Jack over there," and Jack's 5 years old or something, and they can't hit the ball, and you're doing that and just knocking the ball back and forth, you know, you might do that for an hour or two or something. You might just be stuck in that position. It'll become a habit. That's one thing, you know. Another thing is, yeah, that's the thing. Try not to do that. How to not get a bad habit is to play against people who are better than you. I know it sounds a bit harsh and unfair, but still, play against people who are better than you. So that means you get kind of, in a way, quicker progression in your game. You know, and you get more reaction. You know, instead of just hitting the ball like that, you know, you can practice on your serves, you can flick, you can get better at catching the ball. You know, hitting the ball, forehands, backhands, the lot. You know, and kind of it gets you better. In the movement and reactions and everything, and your hand-eye coordination for, you know, blocking the ball and everything. So yeah. What else? Don't practice on a cheap dining room table with a bat which is thinner than a piece of paper. You know, those cheap rubbish things. You know, because if you play that for a couple of hours, you know, you might get used to whatever rubber or sandpaper thing they have on the blade, and then you play over 10G rubber or something, and then suddenly it shoots off, you know, the bat, because you know, it's basically at that point you have to get reused to the rubber, which takes a while. It takes roughly about 3 weeks to a month, roughly, to get used to a rubber. Yeah. So that will conclude a little video on about how to not get bad habits. Don't play with a person who is under your age and doesn't have the ability, or who can't actually hit the ball, you know, so you just keep tapping the ball. Don't do that. Don't play on a dining room table, you know, with a bat as thin as a piece of paper, because again, if you've been using that for a couple of hours, you know, you might get used to it. It'll be annoying for your game. Bad habits again. And play with people who are not far better than you, so they just thrash you off the table. Play with people who are slightly better than you, know, so you have a chance, and it's not as unfair, but still will help you with your reactions and everything else. So, thanks for watching, guys. See ya, and see you next video. Bye.